Let's take you now live to our reporter who's been covering what has turned out to be clashes between police and community members. And that's been taking place in Swaneville near Krugersdorp on the West Rand. The residents there say they are angry over a lack of housing. They want government and the president to intervene. Lindokuhle Xulu, you've been watching the situation there for some hours now. Just tell us very briefly, bring our viewers up to date. What's been happening so far?
Well, what had happened earlier on was that in the early hours of the morning, we were here when the protest started. This protest, we understand, was due to the lack of housing. Many people complaining that they are living in back rooms while there is land vacant near them. And this land, we understand from the MMC of Public Safety in the Lindokuhle City municipality that it belongs to ABSA and the provincial government, which they have plans of developing the land. But the residents behind me, who are currently in a standoff with the police, as police try to sort out some of their equipment as far as the shotguns they have been using, are concerned that are dispatching the rubber bullets. But I can tell you that what has been happening is the cat and mouse situation where the police would be dispersing the crowds, but the crowds quickly coming back. But what we saw was key. Some of the things that the residents wanted to achieve was to hand over a memorandum of demands to the executive mayor of this particular municipality. That has since happened, Praten, with the memorandum being handed over with live visuals provided by eNCA. But I can tell you that the young people, many of them that are on the other side of the police inyala that you are seeing, as well as the police officers themselves, is in fact the issue that they have not been hearing their leaders, as they told them that in fact this particular demonstration is no longer necessary due to the fact that they've already achieved what they had wanted. But from the young people whom we've been engaging, who are on the other side, they're saying that it's more than just land, that there is crime in this area, unemployment, and that they are taking this opportunity to actually raise some of those concerns. But this is the situation that is playing out then because of those reasons, Praten.
Okay, the authorities, have they responded to these demands for land and housing?
Like I said, Praten, the memorandum was handed over to the MMC of Public Safety. The MMC did tell us that the municipality has plans of giving people land. They're saying that people must be patient. But as far as this particular land that these people are demanding, the MMC said that she will be handing over the memorandum to the executive mayor of this particular municipality so that they can then try and respond to some of the demands that these residents are making, and look into the issue of saying that these residents do not have land and that many of them are living in back rooms. But Praten, with that said, you are seeing now the charging of one of the inyalas that has been manning and handling this particular situation, and it's moving forward. Typical, the residents would then move back to retrieving to their community. But this is a situation that's been playing out. The response from the MMC says that they will be waiting for the executive mayor to read the memorandum and then give this particular community a response in due course.
Okay, thank you very much, Lindokuhle Xulu. While that situation is playing itself out there, police trying to push back members of the community, some of whom we just saw the live throwing stones at the police. Hopefully that situation does not escalate this afternoon.